Hi, I'm Krista, and this is going to be my Q&A. Okay, let me get the list of questions. Okay, so I guess we're starting off with Sherlock questions. I got quite a few of those, but I only picked a few. I do like the new season. Okay, so what do you think of Series 3 of Sherlock? Do you like it more the same or less than Series 1 and 2? Okay, I personally like Series 2 the best. I do like Series 3, but I think that Series 2 was more serious and it had a better storyline so far. But I do like Series 3. It's really funny. It's really funny. And I guess the fan base is getting a lot of what they wanted this whole time, but I do like the second series the best. Okay. What was your favorite episode of season 3 of Sherlock? I'm gonna have to say, my god, I forgot the name of the episode. Oh my god. Oh, The Sign of 3. Yep, The Sign of 3 is my favorite because I got really tense at the end, I got really scared, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that feeling a little bit, but yeah, I got really scared. But the first one was more just funny, and also the drunk part was really great. Okay, do you like Mary in Series 3? Yes. And the funny thing is, at first, I didn't like her. I thought she had some weird, like, she's gonna be an enemy somehow, and she might be, I don't know, but I do like her. She seems really sweet, and she likes both John and Sherlock, which, you know, not a lot of people like them both. So that's a good balance there. At first, I actually thought she was the news reporter from the previous season, the girl who dressed as Sherlock and then went to the courthouse. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm wrong, or I think I was wrong. Okay. Do you agree that the fan base was purposefully mocked in the empty hearse? I don't think so. Like, I got this question and I was kind of confused. Like, there were some references in the question that I didn't really get. But I personally don't think that anybody was being mocked. I think it was funny, sure, but I don't think anybody was being mocked particularly. That's just me, though. And now to Doctor Who questions, and I'm going to let you know I'm not going to have great answers for these questions because I've only seen season 1 of new Doctor Who and a little bit of season 2, but I haven't seen enough to have good answers for these questions. But I'm still going to answer them because I got them. I'm going to be respectful, I'm going to answer them. So here we go. Doctor Who questions. Okay, if you had to travel with one doctor, classic or new, well, I've only seen new, who would it be and why? Okay, I would probably go with, I'd probably go with 9, because, you know, I don't know, I really like 9, I really do. I've only seen 9 and 10, but out of the two of them, I do like 9. He seems more reasonable, his head's more in everything. I'm not saying 10 is like crazy or something, but I don't know. I just think that 9 is more practical and more like, you can feel safer with him, I guess, even though he did mess up a couple times. No, well, not mess up really, but you know, they all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but I would choose 9. And the same question, but for companions. Okay, I would choose, oh god, what is her name? I would say Rose, but then I like, god, what is her name? I'm gonna have to look this up right now while I'm filming. This is great. Oh god. You know what? I'll just say Rose because I cannot remember this other girl's name. I can't remember it. She's the black one. but I can't remember her name. I would have chosen her because I like how she's just automatically so sure about everything, but I also would pick Rose because not only is she like the cutest thing in the world, but she makes a lot of sacrifices, which I really admire that because some of the sacrifices she made I'm not sure that I would even make, so I admire both of them a lot, and I would probably pick either of them. I am not a good Doctor Who fan. I could not even remember the companion's name. Okay, do you prefer the Doctor to have romantic relationships with his companions or good friendships? You know, I don't really have an opinion on this. I think that either of those relationships is good. I like seeing both of those relationships. I think they're both cute and they both have their good qualities, and I think both of them would do, honestly, so I don't want to pick either one. Sorry about that. And who's my favorite Doctor? 9. I've only seen 9 and 10, so I don't have a good opinion on this, but from the two that I've seen, I like 9 better. Okay, how do you handle post-regeneration depression? Okay, I've only seen one regeneration happen, and I cried a little bit. During that episode, I cried a little bit, but then I was pretty okay. I was pretty okay after that. I didn't get super depressed. I did miss 9 after that, but I didn't get super depressed. I got more sad in other episodes than I did when the regeneration happened, so does that seem weird? I don't know. It seems a little weird to me, but that's just how it is. Okay, so that's the end of those questions. Now these are just not particular show related, but just a bunch of different questions all together. So, what's your biggest obsession and or OTP at the moment? Okay, biggest obsession is definitely Sherlock Season 3, and I don't really have an OTP thing going on right now. If anything, it would be Mirai Kuriyama and Akihito from K&K, this anime, Kyukai no Kanata. Yeah, it'd probably be from that because I love them together so much. Oh, I do, I love them together so much. They're so cute. Okay, who's your favorite author and what's your favorite book by them? Oh my god, I do not have a favorite author. I have a list of authors that I really like. J.K. Rowling, of course. Ellen Hopkins, Amelia Atwater Rhodes, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of authors, but my favorite series I'd probably have to say is the Harry Potter series, so J.K. Rowling and the Harry Potter series. Not a particular book. I like all the books. I can't pick one. Who could pick one? Who could do that? They're all great. If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you be and why? Okay. God, this is a hard question. I was thinking about this. When I got this question, I was thinking about it right from there. And I know who my favorite fictional character is. It's, Luna Lovegood, but I'm not sure if I would want to be Luna Lovegood. I mean, I would want to be her friend, for sure, but I don't think I would want to, you know, be her. This is hard. God, who would I want to be? I wouldn't want to be John, because, you know, he's always put in danger. God, this is difficult. I wouldn't want to be Molly, because she works in a morgue, and I don't like that. Dead bodies, no thank you. Okay, well, I guess since I'm cosplaying as her, I can just pick Umi Ryuuzagi. Ryuzaki, sorry, Umi Ryuzaki, because she's kind of rude, but I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't be rude. And she's hella pretty, and she's a magic knight, and oh my god, everybody needs to read Magic Knight Ray Earth. It was my first manga. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop with that. But yeah, I would be Umi Ryuzaki. She's hella pretty. If you could be in one fictional universe, where would you go and why? Okay, I would definitely have to pick Hogwarts. I would want to go there. Harry Potter, because now it's safe. There's no Lord Voldemort, so good, and I would get to learn magic and all that, make potions and all that. I don't know. It always seems kind of fun playing Pottermore. It would be real life though. I don't know. I think that would be fun. And I would get to be friends with my favorite character, Luna Lovegood. Okay, if I had to change my URL, what would I change it to? Okay, The Real Benedict. I have that one saved. It was like my first really good URL. I like Oswwalds, no kidding, but it's funny because I haven't even gotten to 11 yet. Anyway, yeah, I would change it to The Real Benedict because that's what really got me started on Tumblr. Like, people started following me more because of that URL, and on that day, my whole day was topped off because I got that URL. It was when that whole I am the real thing came out, when it was during filming, so yeah, that would probably be the URL I'd switch to. Okay, what is my favorite and or funniest childhood memory? Okay, I don't have a favorite one, but of course I have a funniest one. Who doesn't have a funniest childhood memory? Okay, and of course it has to do with pain, injury. All of the funny ones do. So, I was playing tag inside a building at my church, and I was running, and I was stepping on there's this little podium, and I stepped on the 2 steps, and there's this table full of chairs, full of steel chairs, and I go to duck under the table, and I run face first into the leg of a steel chair, and I chip my tooth. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, you can. I chipped my tooth. So that's pretty funny. I cried, and like I saw my tooth piece like flying through the air into like the next galaxy. But yeah, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny when I look back on it. And eventually I'll get it filled in. But it adds a little character, I guess. Adds a little character. Okay, okay. Next part. What inspired you to get into art? Okay, Raul, this one's for you. Raul asked me this question, Raul from my school. What inspired me to get into art? My family is full of artists. My nana, my uncle, my mom, my aunt. A lot of my friends were into it, and just from the time before I can even remember, I was always drawing, doodling. God, all my old stuff is really nasty. Up until like freshman year, all of my drawings are terrible, but I have loved art like my whole life. And it started out with drawing, but then it turned into like painting. I tried sculpting a little bit, but that was a bad time in my life. I'm not good at sculpting. But yeah, it started from before I can even remember. So I guess the people around me are what inspired me, and I guess I'm just a creative person. So neck and neck, How tall am I? I'm 5'3.5", which is actually tragic because for the last like 2 years, I thought it was 5'4.5", and I was always talking like, I'm taller than you, even though that's short. But I went to the doctor's office, and they're like, you're 5'3.5", and that was a moment in my life that I will never forget. I was like so like hurt inside, like, you're 5'3.5", that's a whole inch less than I thought, and I was shorter than people now. So tragic moment when I figured out my real height. Is there a quote that really resonates with you or describes your philosophy on life? I had one before, but now I don't. I can't remember it. Oh god. I don't know, pretty much anything that has to do with being lonely, but then also wanting friends, I guess. Anything like that has to resonate with me. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of true at the same time. If you woke up and suddenly 5 years have passed, what would be the first thing you'd do? Call my dad. That would be the first thing I'd do. Yep. That would definitely be the first thing I'd do. I'd call my dad. And if he was dead, I would be really, really, really sad. And then I would call my friends or my other family to figure out what I missed. Let's say a man grants you one wish. What would you wish for? My aunt to win the lottery. Like a really big lottery. Because we've been planning for like 5 years what would happen if she won the lottery. Yeah?
I'm sure you want that one.
What is this one even for? Oh, yeah. I do want this one. Okay. Where do you shop for clothes? I shop for clothes, Forever 21, love Forever 21. Sometimes Charlotte Russe. Thrift stores, oh my god, I go to thrift stores. Yes, I love thrift stores. That's where I do my school shopping, thrift stores. You can find some great stuff there. This is from Forever 21. This is also from Forever 21. But my jeans, right here, my jeans are from the thrift store. See? And my jacket is from Charlotte Russe. See? I told you everything and I had all my stuff right there. That was not on purpose. I swear to God. Pinky swear. Pinky swear that was not on purpose. Okay. Would you rather eat 10 live spiders or wear only the color green for the rest of your life? Okay, does this have any, like, parameters around it? Because, you know, I heard that we eat, like, 8 spiders in our life anyway. So I think 2 more wouldn't kill me, and I won't want to wear green only for the rest of my life. So I'm gonna have to go with the spiders. Hopefully I can eat them when I'm in my sleep, so I don't actually know that I'm eating them. You didn't put any parameters on it, so you know what? There it is. And last but not least, if you had a pizza and it could talk, okay, this pizza could talk. Does it have a mouth? I don't know. Would you feel guilty about eating it? I have a question to return to you. Were you drunk when you sent this question? Like, who comes up with this question? I'm not being mean right now. The creativity of this question. Okay, but would I feel bad about eating a talking pizza? Well, I would probably explain to it how food works and how if you don't eat it, it gets all moldy and then you have to throw it away and it was a waste. So I would explain all of that and then I would ask it if it wanted to be eaten still, and if it didn't, I would throw it away later, but if it said it was okay with being eaten, I wouldn't feel bad. So, well, I guess that's it. So those were all the questions. That was like 22 questions about me for my Q&A. So, hope you liked it. Okay, bye!